Howdy guys, this is Danny with Danny Aquatics, coming to you from the fish room. I have finally moved the two figure 8 puffers into a new 20-gallon tank, and this tank is brackish water. I believe it's anywhere between 0.008 and 0.01, and I had them in the 10-gallon tank and had them set up where they were at a point just above 0.004. So I slowly moved them up a little higher to a little higher brackish water. So it's doing really good, guys. And these guys are loving it. Let me get a close-up picture here of these two. And I named them both after my grandkids. This one is Violet, and this one is Joshua. And the kids came out here and they just love them. So they're really, I mean, they're only about maybe 2 inches, but they are gorgeous. I love the way they swim. They are so pretty. So I've always wanted to have some puffers. I wanted to get some pea puffers a long time ago, but I'd had to order them. But it just happened that the new pet store here in town had these, and I said, I'm taking both of them. So I said, hopefully they'll do good together, and they've been doing really good in this 20-gallon tank. So, and this is a brand new tank, but I've been cycling it for about 2 days. And I had some stones that were already conditioned. They had good bacteria on them. So I've been cycling it with the last 3 days with Prime and Stability. And the water should be reading the same. This morning I tested it and it was at I believe 0.008, and we're going to test it. And this is my light fixture that I made. It's a piece, it's a half of a 3-inch PVC pipe, just cut in half. And what I did, it's kind of hard to see here, but I'm going to turn this off so you can see the inside. How I made this little light. Let me turn down on the light here. And I'll turn it over so you can see it. And all it is the little, I believe, a little 12-inch light they sell at Walmart for about $12. And I put the little clips in just far enough to center it and just snap it on to the inside. And this thing came out just right. So, and all you do is just rest it on here and just make your own little housing and make your own little light. Because it's rated, I think it's 700 lumen for the little light. So it came out great, I think, and it lights up the tank really, really bright. So, alrighty, I'm going to do a water test so you can see what I'm talking about. And I'm using Instant Ocean. This is the hydrometer that I'm going to be using. And as you can see, it should be reading right there between 0.008 and 0.01. That's considered brackish water. So let's get some water out of here and let's test this real quick. Let me lift this up. Oop. I need to put a little handle on that lid. Get a little water. I need to take it out and kind of tap it down. And then we'll take a look at it here together. And it's just a little bit above 0.004. So it's still in the low side of brackish water, but it still will serve a purpose of brackish. And all I gotta do is just the next time I make the water change, I just keep increasing it by a little bit, but it won't be by much. So other than that, as long as it's above 0.004, it should be good. Because they need pufferfish are brackish water fish, so you need a little bit of salt water for them. So, alrighty. And I'm going to go and show you how we're making this brackish water. I'm going to leave this here. And let's go check that out real quick. Okay, this is what I'm using, Instant Ocean sea salt. They have instructions in the back, but it's mostly for actual saltwater aquariums. And it doesn't really show nothing about brackish water. I ordered this and the hydrometer. And this is enough to do 50 gallons. I'm not sure how many pounds this is. It's probably about, I would say about 15 pounds bag at least. So some of the videos that I've watched, they talked about what the percentage is of how much salt you use per 5 gallons or per gallon. So what I did, I took a regular Lowe's bucket, 5-gallon bucket, and filled it up with just regular tap water and put prime in it. And I just happen to have one of these extras. I always keep extra wave makers, and this is a really small one. This one's rated, it's probably rated about maybe 800 gallons per hour. So, and that's really just enough to get that water stirring all the time. And the same way with this water, I just have it fixed ahead of time and just let it sit here. That way this water is ready. It's just 5 gallons, and that should be more than enough to do my my brackish water change. And I just checked it earlier, and this one was still at 0.008. So I guess sometime during the week, next week, I'll do a water change, and if it's still maintaining at 0.008, I'll hopefully slowly but surely I'll bring the salinity level up to about 0.008 in the brackish water 20-gallon tank. So, and no, I mean that's my goal, is to get it up to about that level. They say they thrive a lot better in a little bit higher salinity level of water than a real low level. So, but those guys, any of the brackish water fish are very adaptable to, a lot of fresh water coming in and salt water coming in. So, alrighty guys, just a update on my brackish water fish and how I make it. So for 5 gallons, what I've been using is basically 3/4 of a cup for 5 gallons, and that gives me brackish water. So take 3/4 of a cup of this, and I mean, I'm measuring about 3 inches from the top, considering that 5 gallons. I guess you could be more specific and actually just measure exactly 5 gallons. But to me, that's 5 gallons. It's a 5-gallon bucket, so right around that level should be about 5 gallons. So I'm using that as a level. I keep it 3 inches from the top lip, and I use 3/4 of a cup for 5 gallons of water, and that's keeping me probably around 0.006 to 0.008, and that's basically all you need to do to make brackish water, guys. It's pretty simple. Well, guys, I appreciate y'all joining me, and we'll get back to you with further updates on brackish water. Y'all have a wonderful and a blessed day. Y'all take care. All right, bye.